Hey everyone, my name is Brandon Irwin. I am part of the Flint Hills Wellness Coalition. The reason you're getting this email and this video is because we want to invite you to collaborate on a grant opportunity. And the grant opportunity is the Leadership Transformation Grant from the Kansas Leadership Center. And so I want to tell you a little bit about that. And I'll tell you right now that we'd really like to put on your radar up front is that we're going to meet about this grant opportunity for anybody who's interested next week, August 1st at 10 a.m. in the Family and Child Resource Center conference room. And that center is on Claflin, right over by the health department. So just the sort of nuts and bolts of this grant. The leadership the grant awards the applicants, whether it's a organization or a coalition or a business entity. They offer the awardee 80 slots in their leadership training program down in Wichita, and I've done it before. I know others have as well, and it's fantastic leadership training. There's lots of good reasons for doing this leadership training. Two come to mind that are particularly important, I think. One is that it sort of trains participants in sort of like really what I think of as a problem-solving process, and problem-solving for tough problems, not simple problems or what we would call technical problems, but tough problems like affordable housing or homelessness or poverty, and giving people the sort of a shared sort of scaffolding or programming to think about how to go about addressing those problems. And at the community level, it also, if we get enough people involved, it gives us some shared language that we can use to communicate better in this problem-solving process, and I've found that very useful, and I know others have as well. And so we, of course, have a number of these, tough health problems or community health problems, some of which I just mentioned, food insecurity, poverty, access to mental health services, I mean, you name it. And we'd like to apply through the Flint Hills Wellness Coalition. Now, if you're not part of the coalition, that's okay. You are perfectly eligible to be included on this grant. We'll just sort of get a letter of support from you. So don't worry about that. And we just want to cast sort of a wide net here to see who is interested. And with 80 slots, if we were to be awarded this grant, that's quite a bit of training to dish out around the community. And so this meeting, the first meeting that we'll have on August 1st, is really to do two things. One is just assess fit and see, if you're really interested in this and kind of go into the details a little bit more. And number two, to create a shared vision for the work that we see this leadership training fitting into. So in that sense, this is a really good opportunity for us all to come together and really think about, where all of our work is going. Now, we have some ideas about that. Now, we're not going to box this conversation about this vision in, but there's already a lot of work going on around what you can call health equity, whether it's working with vulnerable populations or trying to any work that's going on in the community that where vulnerable populations are involved in creating equal opportunity to achieve optimal health. If you're doing any of that work, then this is right where this is a good fit for you. So please consider attending this meeting. I'm including a link on this email to a little Google form that I'd like you to fill out. It's going to take you 2 minutes. It's like nothing, just whether or not you're coming, and then eliciting some ideas about the vision. And then at the meeting we'll discuss the rest of the details here. But again, I think this is a really good opportunity to create some community here and to rally around a shared vision. And this was all stuff that we came up with. We being myself, Jennifer Green, Jess Kerr, Kevin Bryant, and Julie Hedinger, who just had like a little pre-meeting to discuss how we would go about applying for this grant. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. Hopefully that's enough background, and I hope to see you at the meeting.